Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing fantastically well. So as I try and keep across all the prop firms to get the big news announcements, we've just had a huge one from Funded Next, and they are also now taking a decision to restrict new sign up for traders in America. Now what this means for the rest of the industry out there, I don't know, but I think it could actually see a lot of the other prop firms following suit, especially if they have their own in-house servers and they're not able to take it from regulated brokers within the US. And obviously that was ultimately the downfall for my Forex funds. And I think a lot of the prop firms are now protecting themselves from getting clobbered exactly the same way. Let's have a look at the announcements and see if we can make some more sense out of it. So this announcement, dear traders, we are writing to share some important updates and the steps our company is taking in light of recent developments. After careful consideration of services, compliance and trading platform policies, we are pausing new sign-ups from the United States on Funded Next until further notice. We are exploring options to assess how we can adapt to the current situation and continue to serve you in the near future. We will get back to the community regarding this in the coming month, possibly. However, at this time, we are pausing all signups from the United States on Funded Next. So it looks like when they originally set up, they had partnered with other brokers, but obviously went the decision to actually do their servers in-house and get all the correct trading licenses for MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5. And again, we've seen this with MetaQuotes pulling the licenses from particular prop firms or from other brokers. Again, it's a ripple effect that's going through the entire industry, and everyone's just trying to safeguard themselves, their businesses, and their clients and their traders. So although this might come as a bit of a shock, when you look at the actual amount of revenue that some of these prop firms get from the US, it's actually not as big as we thought. I would assume that you probably think it could be 50% of the entire business, but I've seen statistics from other prop firms. It's only around about 7 to 10% of their revenue comes to the United States. So although yes, they're cutting off a bit of a financial arm from them, it's not as bad as overall if they're losing a big chunk of their revenue. And I think most of these prop firms can survive without the US right now. But what remains to be seen is how they can actually reintroduce trading for these customers in the near future. Now, what we do know is that anyone who's currently trading with them and have funded accounts will be able to continue doing that. But again, we don't know what the future holds, especially for the US. We've seen a lot of prop firms migrating over to CTrader and DX Trade. That could be a solution for some of these prop firms. But again, it's a big capital investment to get additional licensing, software, as well as integration to the back-end dashboards and get all the data migrated across. So I think that's where there might be that pause for now until assess all other technologies, be able to relaunch back into the US. So where's that going to leave any traders in the US who want to sign up with prop firms? Yes, there are still plenty out there you can actually sign up with who are currently saying we are not going to restrict access to the US. But again, we are not able to predict the future. All we can do is look at what's happening right now. So from my gut feeling is I think it's going to have a knock-on effect, and there's going to be some other big prop firms in the near future announcing exactly the same thing. Even if it's actually the prop firms that are US based, I still think they're going to take some similar decisions to actually protect their business and make sure they can survive the long term and not be really affected and impacted by the US regulators. They come and start closing down their ability to offer effectively financial trading platforms to people who normally wouldn't have the ability to trade that, especially with leverage or on some of the CFDs. And that's why we've seen a big shift to the word simulated and virtual on all of the accounts to try and get around some of the regulations, but we can definitely see it's tightening up as we go month by month through 2024. So I hope it's not going to affect too many people out there. And if you are with Funded Next in the US, you're able to continue trading with them. And if you are looking to sign up for a prop firm, there are still plenty out there who give the option to allow US traders. So thanks for watching this quick update, and I'll catch you again soon. Cheers.